Alright guys, welcome. So before we get into it, I want everybody to know that by popular demand, I'm gonna bring back this sale because the market is in crazy turmoil right now. A lot of people are asking to get into my Discord group. They're also asking for day trading guides as well. So I had the sale on about 3 weeks ago before I went to Montreal. I'm gonna bring it back just till Friday because I'm going on a miniature vacation then and I want to be able to help everybody. So this is an 80% off sale. Normally it's $1,450. I have 9 years of experience, 2 bull markets, 2 bear markets, and I want to see you guys all do extremely well. So let me help you and let me guide you through this bull market through various things. One, you're going to get a lifetime Discord membership to my private trading group and education group. 2, you're going to get my full day trading course that's going to teach you all the strategies that I know and that I use that I'll be using to trade in the hundreds of thousands of dollars for quick scalp day trading positions. So it's good that you learn it. And 3, you're also going to get access to my investor's guide to crypto and take a look at my portfolio and how I manage it. And 4, you're also going to get access to my advanced range and volatility scanner indicator that's going to help you do really well when it comes to looking for volatile coins to trade and also gauging the market with this particular indicator that took me a lot of time and effort to make. So take a look at the link in below if you guys are interested in it, and let's get right into this technical analysis. Hey, good evening everybody. How's it going? So today's date is now August the 4th. It's about 11 p.m. here in Istanbul, Turkey, and we're gonna go over how the market is currently trending right now. So as you guys can see, the $60,000 support level has actually broken already. So because of that, unfortunately, we're probably going to see much lower lows than the current $58,000 price that we're at right now. If you guys have been following my Twitter, you would know that I have been bearish for a very long time now, since $70,000 was actually rejected. Now, despite my very sarcastic posts that you might see where I'm talking about $20,000 support, I want you guys to know that that's just a joke. Okay? It's just to troll everybody and to have a little bit of fun on social media. But of course, I still have my professional side because I manage a very large portfolio. So for those that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Philakone. I've been in the crypto space now for about 9 years. I've started in 2015 by mining Ethereum. That's what got me into crypto. I'm one of those people that started like building those mining rigs when you were using very old video cards back in the days. I've been through 2 major bull markets, 2 major bear markets. So I'm here now to offer you some of the best perspectives, and of course always listen to other people as well, and especially always consider your own opinion as well. Every time you make a decision when it comes to crypto, and whether you're successful or you fail and you lose capital, always remember that you are ultimately responsible for every decision that you make. If you lose or win, it's your own capital, your decision, your choice, your risk. Everything that you do comes down to yourself. So always own up to your own responsibility and accept the fact that nobody is going to contribute to your success or to your failure except for yourself. So there's been a lot of panic in the market because Bitcoin rejected that $70,000 level, and there have been many factors that have contributed to this decline. And we're going to approach it from the perspective of technical indicators and also price action and also Elliott wave in this analysis. So this is a very important video for you to follow. I'm somebody that manages a very large portfolio, so it's also in my best interest to give you the best advice as well. And for those that are new to my channel, welcome. You guys are missing out on a lot of information. Like, you need to get into my Discord group, guys, because I'm always going to update you with the most important information out there. And my Discord group, it's a private Discord group that I've been running for about 3 years now. So make sure you guys are taking a look at the link below to join it, and you're going to get the best source of information as soon as possible. So for my Twitter here, I've been talking about major short positions for a long time now. And one of the major ones that I've talked about is this guy right here, where if that $63,000 support ended up breaking, which has held for a fairly long time now, since basically the beginning of July, we were likely to have a significant drop to the downside. And I'm sure that a lot of people ended up taking this short position because it just made sense. And it blows my mind sometimes that people are in disbelief when Bitcoin is dropping, and they're like, no way it's going to get to $54,000, no way it's going to get to these levels. And it's unfortunate for these people because I know that they're very headstrong, and when it comes to not being able to accept a bias that might go against their position, it's not good, because then you're like headstrong, bull, maximist, and you can't accept the fact that it might drop, and then you just get angry, and it ends up limiting and maiming and impairing your ability to make any decisions when it comes to risk management. And also, people end up leveraging way too high. So because of that, these people get angry because they're leveraged high, and then they end up getting liquidated. And unfortunately, the way that the market works is it's a hyper competitive field. There's absolutely no way that somebody that's been in crypto for 1 or 2 years is ever going to outtrade me. Remember that every time you profit, it comes at the expense of somebody else's loss. And every time you lose, somebody is literally taking your profit. Crypto and day trading is a zero-sum game. So unfortunately, as much as I hate to admit it, when people lose in the market, it benefits me because it comes into my pocket the majority of times. So am I day trading right now? Not really. I took 2 trades, 2 short positions. I'm up about, like, from a day trading perspective, because I don't day trade anymore due to the size of my portfolio. My portfolio is so large that 1% of a swing is a $40,000 move. At the peak, when it was at 7 million, it was moving $70,000 for every 1%. So my portfolio has been dollar cost averaged in from about 2.4 million. Right now it's about at 3.8 million, and the high reached about 7 million. So I'm actually down about 3.2 million from the all-time high, but I'm still up a significant amount from when I first entered dollar cost averaging Bitcoin back in January of 2023, and especially Ethereum and Solana as well. So I also called this, guys, that Ethereum was likely to break and we would most likely hit $25,000. If you take a look here, this was a major support that was holding since April, right? Since you can see the April level here. So if that $2,800 resistance was going to break, it was likely we were going to hit the next support, which held all the way back to 2022 and also the beginning of 2024. So Ethereum has a very strong chance right now to hit $2,500, okay? And also, I've been posting for a long time, guys. Like, I'm not gonna go over my Twitter and just, start telling you guys I told you so. But it's important that you guys follow me on Twitter. If you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube yet, follow me, because I'm an OG in the game and the majority of my calls are very accurate. And I do admit that sometimes I'm wrong. Everybody's going to be wrong sometimes because you can't guess 100% of the time. But the majority of times, you're going to find that I'm much more accurate than other people because of the amount of work that I put into crypto. I research day in, day out. I outwork everybody. I put in more time as well. And because of that, I would say I'm more knowledgeable than a lot of people out there. But also make sure you understand to look and think about different perspectives as well. It's important for you to have a wide variety of different influences and perspectives. This way you can formulate your own perspective. So let's get into Bitcoin, how it's been trending right now. I ended up longing $55,000 total between Solana, Solana, Tau, and Render. Those were the 3 big coins that I ended up buying. And so let's look at it from the perspective of a macro perspective first. Okay, so it's always good to understand the big picture. And the big picture says that from an Elliott wave perspective, there's most likely one more massive wave that's going to occur. Okay, I'm on my tablet, by the way, so I apologize if it's a little bit sloppy the way I'm going about with this. So this is a 1, a 2. I believe that this was a truncated 5th wave. And now we're making some sort of pattern. If I had to make a prediction, is we might get back down to these lower levels over here around 54k, but if we don't, this is most likely going to form some sort of pattern like that, and then we're going to get a 5th wave eventually. Now this is Elliott wave, and it's almost irrefutable the way that it works out. So if this was a truncated 5th wave, wild shot in the dark here, okay, this is what I'm going to predict. If this is the current low, we're probably going to make some sort of pattern like this. That's a possibility, okay? If this holds, something like something like a pattern of a symmetric triangle, and then we're gonna break to the upside, okay? That's one possibility. And notice how this coincides with around October. And so this is where wave 4 finishes, and then we break to the upside. That's if we hold, okay? If we hold. But if we don't hold, then it's gonna be catastrophe, and we're gonna end up breaking to the lower side. Now, just bear with me for a second, and just take a look at this, okay? I'm gonna do a bar replay from around here, okay? So I'm gonna select the bar, and I'm gonna go for about right there. So this goes back to about July. And what you can say about July is that there was some major support zones. I'm gonna move it, don't worry. So you can see that like this here, it's very hard to use a tablet. I'm on my Samsung S Tab. So you can see that this was a very relevant zone, right? $60,000, you guys all agree. And then of course, we ended up breaking it. But nevertheless, this range, it held for a substantial period of time. It held for like, literally how long here? 156 days. So that's a lot of months. That's how many months there? 5 months that it ended up holding for. So 60K was very significant. That's why I was calling that if that ended up breaking, we were probably gonna end up flying down a little bit. So now we're in this zone over here of the previous lows, okay? We're just gonna play it one support at a time. So it makes sense that we're gonna get some sort of relief rally and also support here for now. But at the end of the day, the way that this works out from a pattern perspective, if we're just doing a basic analysis, is simple, okay? It's gonna work out like this. We have a major channel that's being held like that. So do you guys believe me when I say that there's a high possibility that this channel is gonna play out? Or do you believe that there's no way this is gonna play out and we're simply just going to like rally to the upside? Do you know what I mean? So you have to be realistic as well and understand that this pattern is probably gonna play out. Whether we like it or not, it's probably gonna hit somewhere down over here first. Whether we get a lower low than that, we don't know. But as we've seen, these can drop significantly. So outside of this channel that we see, there are bull trapped and bear trapped regions that will occur. Nothing will change in terms of the range inside of this channel until we break out of it. So Bitcoin's never gonna make an all-time high until we literally just smash this resistance, okay? And also, nothing is gonna change until we break below it as well. So for now, the market is just on fire. And I still believe we're gonna hit this lower range, anywhere between 54,000 to 56,000. Like a solid hit, okay? So you guys understand the pattern now and the range that we're in. And on the big picture, just understand that it's very likely this is like a bull flag that's forming right now. The bull flag is forming, so don't get shaken out. The long-term bias is very bullish right now. And because the long-term bias is bullish, you need to understand that in your soul, in your heart, in your body, in your mind, in your discipline, everything. Because if you don't, you're gonna get shaken out and you're gonna end up selling at the bottom. And if you end up selling at the bottom, you're gonna get destroyed in the market. Now's not the time to sell no matter what, in my opinion. And this is not financial advice, but it's not a time to sell because Bitcoin is on pace in October to rally because of the federal election, because of interest rate cuts, because of QE as well. And I understand that we're in a recession right now based off of many indicators, but you got to hope for the best for this election, because every time we've had an election, every time there have been rate cuts, every time people have excess capital to inject into the market, the market ends up picking up substantially. So I'm literally like cash poor right now in every way. I don't have, like, I'm being honest with you guys, I don't have any more cash really lying around. Every time I make money doing anything like day trading, etc., right, I'm gonna put it back into the market right now. In fact, there have been many months where I had to withdraw from my portfolio just to survive for that month, because I'm at that point where I'm almost at my limit of being able to inject more money into the market. And that goes to show you guys as well, and goes to say that it's important to find a way to make excess capital, to find a way to just make some money on the side somewhere, because you got to understand that every $10 that you put into the market, it can turn into $100. And the way I see it is like a piggy bank. Every time you put in $1 in that piggy bank, in a year or two, it can come back $10, $5. So this is a very good potential. And there's no guarantee that the crypto market is going to skyrocket to the upside or even rally. But my parents, when they grew up, they never took chances. They worked, my mom worked at a labor job, my dad worked as a teacher. They went that safe route. And that safe route never made them wealthy. It never allowed them to travel the way that people would want to travel. It didn't allow them to have luxurious things or nice cars, etc., because of the risk that they didn't take. And understand that without taking any type of major risk, there's never going to be a possibility of a major reward. So you have to dig deep within yourself and ask yourself what kind of life you want to have. Do you want to have that simple and straightforward life that's safe but guaranteed? Or do you want to take a little bit of risk where it has the potential to drastically change your life for the better, to allow you to have more freedom, to allow your kids, your family, your wife, your husband, the people around you to have a better quality of life, to pursue the things that you never thought was able to before? And I understand that everybody has a different tolerance for risk. For example, myself, I can endure a lot of pain because I've seen my parents go that safe route. So because they went that safe route, it's important to me to do something different than them. But not everyone is the same, and I understand that your tolerance for risk might be different than mine. But what I can say is that crypto, from what I've seen since 2025, when I've been in crypto for 9 years now, it has changed the lives of millions and millions of people. And I want you to be one of those people that will have your life changed as well, because you made the right decision to invest and stay in crypto long term instead of get scared. I don't want you to be one of those people that got out of crypto because you were too scared, and then a few months or a year later, you see the market go to the upside and you say to yourself, I should have stayed in the market. I should have invested in crypto, but you didn't, okay? If only this, if only that, if life was only full of if onlys. But it doesn't work like that. So you must make this decision now, when there's blood in the streets, when there's a lot of fear in the market and panic, and everybody is bleeding right now and Twitter is on fire. You got to make that decision to dig deep within yourself and decide what you want to do. What kind of person do you want to be? Do you want to take this risk to potentially change your life into something that you don't even know was possible? I think that you would make the right choice to stay in crypto. And that's what I've done. And because I've done that, I'm now able to do a lot of the things that I can do. This year, I'm going to 8 countries total and 16 different cities. And I can take my parents anywhere they want to in the world. I went to Paris with them. I'm taking them on a cruise. I can do a lot of these things I was never able to do before. And it's because I took these risks in crypto. Okay? Enough with the speech. This is making a bull flag. It's likely we're going to hit between 54 to 56K. That's my opinion. Every altcoin of mine that is in my portfolio is basically in my ladder range, okay? It's literally in my, look at Sol. Sol spiked up huge. Like basically every coin ended up spiking up right now. But every coin, if you take a look, they're in this ladder range of buying, okay? Like for example, Algorand is getting pretty good up there. Cardano is in that zone as well. Near is also in that zone. H-bar is in that zone as well. If you look really far back, H-bar has been holding here for like literally a year and a half. Polkadot is also getting close to a zone to buy. You take a look at Matic, every single coin is getting into a buy zone very soon. And even if you believe if it's a bounce, like a major bounce or not in this zone, you have to dollar cost average, because it is a very respectable and powerful support accumulation zone. So you must make the right decision, in my opinion, and get into these particular ranges right now, okay? So just to summarize quickly what we're talking about, Bitcoin is in a major pattern on the 4-day, okay? You guys all see that. It's a huge pattern. Also, it's in that channel. It's a potential to hit 54 to 56K, okay? Maybe down the road, there might be a relief rally right now, but I still feel it in my gut, and based off of technical factors. For example, on the 4-day chart on Bitcoin, we see that the MACD, it faked out twice now. See, this is the first fake out right there. This is the second fake out right there. And now we're still trending to the downside. So because of that, I still believe we're going to hit lower ranges, okay? October is the main month that we need to be looking at. Okay? Elections, quantitative easing, interest rate cuts are likely to happen based off of the Fed watch. Okay, so that's where things are going to get very heavy. So I suggest that you make some plans to be available to work and to look at the market in October. But for August and September, you've got some time to make extra capital. Do whatever you need to do to make excess capital. Just remember that if you put another 5,000 into the market in 2 months, that has a potential to turn into 50,000 or 100. So you got to make that right decision. Okay, guys, I want to see everybody do well in crypto. Okay, so now also altcoins to review, they're getting into this accumulation zone. Long-term support, all coins are getting to that range. Many coins are starting to get oversold drastically, okay? Like if you take a look at any coin on the 4-day chart, RSI is starting to reach some very dangerously low, below like 35 levels, which is great because the lower the RSI gets, the higher of a potential, not a guarantee, but the higher of a potential for the market to end up rallying to the upside, okay? Also, October is a very important month. Bitcoin's in a pattern right now. Ethereum's likely to get to about 2,500 in my opinion. We're gonna get there. This could just be a very temporary relief rally, okay? So that's it. I wanted to update you guys. It's all right. Don't panic. Things are gonna be okay. But the most important thing is you stay very patient, okay? So I'm gonna make you guys an offer. So listen to this. A lot of people have been asking me for this special, so I'm gonna bring it back. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it back because the market has dropped so significantly and I want people to be able to benefit from this. So what this is an 80% off sale. I had it for 1 week before I went to Montreal, but because the market is in chaos right now, I want people to, one, have a very good Discord group where they can rely on and ask for information. Two, I want them to have my advanced volatility scanner that you guys all know about. That it's like the best scanner out on the market to detect volatility and to also gauge the market. And also 3, you're gonna get the investor's guide to crypto. Okay, so and also 4, you're gonna get my complete day trading guide. It's the emergency bull market survival guide. It's 10 hours of a day trading course. It's one of the best courses out there, and especially if you're gonna day trade and invest into the market, you can get the best of both worlds. You need to learn how to day trade to be successful in this upcoming bull market because the profits could be equal to investing as well. So if you have the best of both worlds, knowing how to day trade and also knowing how to invest, you have a much higher chance of succeeding in this market. Normally, this entire package is $1,450 if you were to buy it all one by one. But I'm gonna do it by 80% off right now, and it's only gonna be $300. I'm gonna have this package for only 1 more week, okay? Till I go on, actually not till 1 more week, till Friday, because I'm going on a mini vacation. I will have this package going on till Friday only. Get on it, guys. You guys are not gonna regret investing in yourself. Don't be one of those people that are like, oh, you know, I'm trading with $200,000, but I've never taken any course before. Then you lose half of your money because you didn't try to learn anything, and then you DM me after and be like, oh fuck, I should have actually tried to learn something. It happens all the time. Don't be one of those people. So take a look at the link below. You guys, you can pay by credit card or by crypto. All the information is here. Just DM me after you buy it. Stay safe, guys. I got your back. We're in this together, okay? We are in this together, and we're gonna be able to capitalize on this bull market. I wanna see you guys hold strong. I wanna see you guys put investments into yourself, learn how to trade, learn how to invest in the market, put in that time. I want to see you guys work to earn extra capital to put into your investment portfolio or to your day trading capital. And I want to see you guys all do well in 2024 later this year, and in 2025 I will see you at the top. If you've enjoyed this video of mine and you like my content, all you got to do is hit the thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I will see you guys at the top. Have a great night and thank you. Bye now.